Hey there, it is Kevin Ward, and I have debated what to say and what to do about the 2020 election. And so in this video, I'm just going to give you my political statement for the election 2020 and just share with you some of my thoughts on the politics, on the election this year and all the stuff that is going on. And then look for your feedback and see your thoughts, but mostly is to do something to maybe help you to think about a different perspective about where we are as a country and where we're going as a country. So here is my political statement for election 2020. Number one, every vote matters. Your vote matters, so make sure you vote because you matter. And this is your opportunity to put your voice into action and choosing who the political leaders and government leaders are going to be in our great country. And I believe it matters more than you imagine. And it is not just about voting for the winner or whether your vote is going to make a difference in who wins and loses. It is about you participating in speaking your voice in a way that matters. Number two, freedom is priceless. I am grateful to live in America. I'm proud to be an American. I'm grateful to live in a country that was founded on personal individual rights, personal liberty, individual freedom, rather than on government control. And our founding fathers, whether that rings as a positive to you or a negative, this country was founded on the belief that everybody should have a fundamental right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And my friends, that I believe is what this country was founded on in a time when, yes, there were problems. There was social injustice. There was racism. There was all kinds of things, as there has been throughout the history of mankind, and there always will be. There have been good people and bad people in every time and every place throughout history, but our country was founded on principles of freedoms, liberty, and individual rights for all people. For all Americans, I believe it is our responsibility to protect our freedom. As has been said many times, freedom is not free. And the fastest way to lose all of our liberty in this great country is irresponsibility. With great freedom comes great responsibility. And you and I taking personal responsibility for our choices, for our actions, for the things that we do, all of that matters because you see more and more irresponsibility across the country. Number three, we are all Americans. United we stand and divided we fall. I believe we are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, has it always played out that way? Does it always play out that way? And the answer is absolutely not. It's not ever going to play out perfectly that way. We are a country that is founded on ideals, on aspiration of who we want to be and who we want to become. And I am proud of that foundation upon which our country is founded. And what I see are people who want to make the foundation of our country rotten. And I'm in shock yesterday as I look and my bank is boarded up. And as I look and hear that all across the country, businesses are boarded up because they are worried about fellow Americans destroying their property. Just because someone disagrees with you or just because you're upset does not give you the right to be irresponsible. And it is the fastest way anywhere to lose your freedom, to lose our freedom. So my call is respect all people and respect those who disagree with you. I will never attack you personally. I will never attack you personally because I disagree with you personally. Or I disagree with you politically. I will never attack you personally. I will certainly never attack your business or your property or try to destroy or hurt you or anything about you, even if I vehemently disagree with your politics. Just because someone disagrees with you does not make them your enemy. It does not make them evil. It does not make them the devil. It does not make them an asshole. It does not make them somebody worthy of hating. And we have turned in many areas into a public discourse of hate because somebody disagrees with you. And sometimes those who shout it the loudest are the ones who are doing it the greatest. So just pay attention, my friends. We are Americans, and we can pull together. But it's crazy to me what is happening in our country right now. And with that, number 4 is I do not believe America is broken. America is not broken. We are all imperfect, and yes, problems exist, but this nation was built on imperfect people, by imperfect people who wanted to create a nation where everyone had the same rights, even with all of our imperfections, the right to life, the right to liberty, and the right to the pursuit of happiness. Now, there are things that are broken. I believe our political system is broken. I believe it is corrupt. I believe much of the media is broken. It is corrupt. It is no longer objective journalism. And, I'm not opposed to people having their opinions. I'm certainly a believer in the Bill of Rights, and every right that every American has is precious and must be protected. But politics has become a corrupt fight for power and control, and the more power that we give to a corrupt system, the more of our freedoms we give up. So going back to my earlier point, protect your freedom. And then number 5, stop waiting for someone else to solve your problems. One of the great concerns that I have about our culture and our country is that more and more people are expecting and depending and looking to the government to be the problem solver for all of the problems that we have in America. And when you look at the fruit on the tree, the government has not proven to be a good steward of our problems in terms of when it comes to solutions. Stop letting someone else's narrative dictate your beliefs and your expectations and your opinions, and start watching and start thinking and start listening and start paying attention to what is really happening. But most important, you take personal responsibility for your choices and your decisions, and for your own destiny, for your own future, for your own problems. And when we do that, and we do that all understanding that we are a nation of very, very different people who all want essentially the same thing. And I think there are some things about which there is no debate, that all of us want the right to life, to liberty, and to the pursuit of happiness. And that, my friend, is your responsibility, not the government's. So go vote, and make sure that every decision you make makes a positive difference in your life and in the world around you. And America will continue to be the greatest nation in the world as a place to live. I'm proud to be an American. I'm interested to hear your comments, your thoughts. Feel free to post them down below. And the future's in your hands.